Yes, with enough from Vivekananda Guruji. Today's topic is very fantastic. It's Ramayana. So already you all know, all of us have known the Ramayana story. So how Lord Ram went to suffer a lot during after getting married to after getting married. So what other things happen? What is the conflict of brothers between happened? So in that happened, how did Lord Rama spend Vanavasa in separated from family because Lord Rama father has many three or I don't know the exact how many wives is there. So I think two or three wives is there. So I don't know exact. But in that family conflict, so Lord Ram and Lakshmana separated from that family and went to Vanavasa for more than a year. Then that time what happened means Lord Ravanan kidnapped Lord Sita, Devi Amma to Lanka, and all these other things we all know. And Lord Hanuman finally saves return Lord Sita Amma to Lord Rama. Okay, so these are the things we all know the story. So in this chapter, what Swami Lord Vivekananda Guruji said. There are two great epics in the Sanskrit language. Yes, one is Ramayana, one is Mahabharata, which are very ancient. Of course, there are hundreds of other epic poems. Yes, there are many poems is there. Okay, so even epic poems you can say Rama, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam we will discuss on one day, okay? I want to learn, even I want to read the slokas of Bhagavatam. It's a very fantastic, okay? It comes from Mahabharata, okay? Okay, Mahabharata region, okay? So there are many big poems on that. The Sanskrit language and literature have been continued down to the present day. Although for more than 2000 years, there ceased to be a spoken language. Yes, absolutely right. Sanskrit language is an ancient language, okay? Sanskrit language and literature have continued down to the present day. Yes, nowadays and all, Sanskrit language and all comes down. Nowadays, which language is because of English and English, Tamil, English, Tamil, Hindi, and the other languages only. But Sanskrit literature and Sanskrit language and literature have come down nowadays, okay? Because even the Vedic world we have studied, Vedas and the spiritual rituals, with Bhagavad Gita, we have studied Sanskrit in the slokas. But now, other than that, nowadays Sanskrit literature and the language comes down very effectively. So that's why they explain. But it has although for more than 2000 years, it has ceased to be a spoken language. Yes, and before independence, during the Mahabharata, Ramayana, and Ramayana period, that time Sanskrit language was the spoken language, okay? Not Tamil, not the English and all. Sanskrit language is a spoken language where many great rishis and many great spiritual saints learn Sanskrit Vedas, okay? Sanskrit Vedic mantra. So in that form, the slokas are come. And now we are all chanting these slokas, okay? Through the Sanskrit language. I am now going to speak to you of the two most ancient epics. They call the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. Yes, as we are studying in the school also. The big book is called Ramayana and Mahabharata. Ramayana is different journey, Mahabharata is different journey. So both are periodic books of big books of India. They embody then I do a big books of the world. Okay. They embody the manners and customs, the state of social civilization, etc. of the ancient Indians. Yes, while reading Ramayana, while reading Mahabharata story, there are ancient customs and traditions are there, okay? That's why they resemble, okay? Once again I did. They embody their manners and the customs in the state of social civilization, etc. of the ancient India. So in those days and the wars are not going anymore. This side you see Ramayana and the Ramayana, Lanka war was going between the Rama and the Lord Ravana. Okay, so Lord Ravana and the Lord Ravana, even Kumbhakarna also play a part in the Ramayana. Then it comes to Mahabharata, Duryodhana, Pandavas, Cholas, then I don't know, Pandavas, Cholas, then Karnan, then many others are playing in the Mahabharata. So if we compare this world ancient period, what is the most common thing is only a war, okay? This side war, Ramayana, this side also war. Finally what happens? All comes to Sandalanga of God, okay? God only takes, okay? So we have to understand, okay? We have to understand, okay? These two ancient epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata, who plays the hero of these two epics? Only the God, okay? Why I am telling means, the Ramayana after Lord Rama and Lord Sita became together after Lord Sitama from Ravana in Lanka city. What happened finally? Lord Rama and Lord Sitama surrendered to God, okay? Surrendered to God and finally they are the divinity of the universe, okay? And then same way Mahabharata, you saw. Same way Mahabharata. Arjuna aim was only what? To kill the soldiers. Finally, Arjuna also surrendered to God only, divinity form, So, in both the ancient epics, God is a hero. God, in both the ancient epics, God gives the character of the role and all the roles are played well. Finally, God is the God is the moral of the story of both the epics. Okay. So let's see. The oldest of these epics is called Ramayana, the life of Rama. There was some political literature before this. Most of the Vedas, the sacred book of the Hindus, are written in sort of meter, but the book is held by common consent in India as the very beginning of the poetry. So Ramayana and Mahabharata is a basic ethics, basic part of the writing poems, okay? So even Ramayana, if you take the poems like Tulsidas, Ramacharita Tulsidas, then Kabir ke Doye. So even Kabir Das also written so many poems in Kabir ke Doye. I learned in Hindi, Ram. So even through the Ramayana ancient part, the poems are not written in that through various poets, okay, to the various artists, okay. So the life of Rama. There was some political literature before this. So there was some political literature. Yes, Life of Rama, if you take, means there are some poems is there, no? Poems is there, Sukhi, Duk, Duki, Suk. So there are some poems are there, okay? In that way, what we can say, various poets like this are written more poems in Ramayana, on the basis of Ramayana. Even Valmiki also, like Valmiki. Valmiki was the first person of the book of Ramayana, okay? From that book, the poems are comes, okay? From that poems, the dramas are comes, okay? From that drama, now the movies are comes, okay? So the basic part of the beginning this all is only Ramayana, okay? Ramayana characters, roles, okay? So from that it all comes, okay? It all comes poem, drama, book, first book, poem, drama, then movie. So these all are begin, title is called Ramayana. So from that it conveys these all the categories, these all the parts. The sacred book of the Hindus are written in sort of medium, but the book is held by common concept in India as the very beginning of the body. Yes, but the beginning of the body was held by Indian poet, or Indian writer, okay, Indian poet writer only, okay. Example, Ramacharitmanas, Kabir Das, then Tulsidas, Rahim ke Doye. So many Indian poets is that. So they written so many poems on about Ramayana. So let's see. The name of the poet was Valmiki, as I said, no. He also wrote book as well as poem, okay. Valmiki. Later on, a great many poetical stories was fastened upon the ancient poet. Yes, Valmiki wrote the poem in the book. From that, I realized, no. From that book, it comes as a poem, then drama, then as a movie. So, do that, the book itself is a illustration. Then illustration then comes to practical, illustration then comes to research. Then research then comes to little particle, then little particle comes to us the very, very magic particle. So that's why we can say. The name of the poet or sage was Valmiki. Later on, a great many poetical stories were fastened upon the ancient poem, and subsequently it became a very general practice to audible to his others is very many verses there were not this, okay. Notwithstanding all this interpolation, it comes down to us a very beautiful arrangement without equal in the literature of the world. Okay. To the Valmiki poem, there are some of the places are missing, some of the facts are missing. But not missing anything, the equality literature of the world. So Valmiki book, if you take, means it has lot of meanings and morals, okay. Though there are some few of them missed means, but if you read deeply, means it gives an extra moral equality of the literature. So that's why they mean. There was a young man that could not in any way support his family. So there was a young man that could not in any way support his family. He was strong and vigorous, and finally became a highway robber. So There was a man, okay, but he can't able to support his family, okay, but he is very strong and vigorous, which means not Ballal Balwan. In Hindi we say Ballal Balwan, ये आदमी बलवान है, ये आदमी बलवान है, सो कर सकते हैं सोचना है. So Hindi will say no. Finally became a highway robber. So the man becomes a tough thief, okay. He attacked person in the street and robbed them. And with the money, he supported his father, mother, wife, and his children. So this is a story, I think, of Valmiki, okay. So Valmiki previously, he was previously was also a robber, okay. Valmiki story, previously also was also a robber. But after the Lord divinity money, right, more after he gets divorced, after he surrenders to Lord Mali, Lord makes Valmiki as a great poet, okay. So the story refers to Valmiki, I think so. Let's see detail. This went on continually until one day a great saint called Nanda was passing by, and the robber attacked him. So that time what happened means the incident was going. The man attacked the person and robbed the money from them. Okay, from that money the man was taking care of his wife and his father. Okay, one day what happened means Narada in the form of Narada, the man was the form of Narada. The form of Narada, the person was passing, okay. And that person also, this man attacked him. The sage asked the robber, why are you going to rob me? Say, why are you going to rob me? It's a great sin to rob human beings and kill them. What do you incur all this sin for? The robber said, why I want to support my family with this money? No, said the sage. Do you think that they take a share of your sin also? Certainly they do, replied the robber. Very good, said the sage. Make me safe, tying me up here. While you go home and ask your people whether they will share your sin in the same way as they will share the money you make. The man accordingly went to his father and asked, Father, do you know how I support you? He answered, No, I do not. I am a robber and I kill person and rob them. What? You do that, my son. Get away, you outcast. So, it's a wonderful conversation, okay? So what happened means, when the Nala formed the person, the person attacked by this robber, then this Nala asked, okay, the son form asked, asked to robber, why are you robbing this and all, okay? Let's see, I'll continue, okay. Why are you going to rob me? It's a great sin to rob human beings and kill him. So the person asking the robber, why are you doing this kind of thing? It's a great mistake, it's a great karma you are doing, killing others, okay? Stop doing, said by this person. What do you incur all these things for, okay? So, the robber said, the thief said, okay, what do you I will do this, then what is the karma I will get? What is the effect I will get? What is the punishment I will get? That's why he is asking. The robber said, why I want to support my family? Why? The robber said, why? One thing. The person asked to robber, two questions. Why are you doing like this? Okay, killing killing others, robbing money from others, okay? It's a grand thing. Then ask again another question. Why I wonder, what do you incur all the sin for, okay? The person is asking in the form of Nala, is asking, why do you occur in sin all the sin? Why do you incur all this sin for? Okay. Again the person is asking, what are you doing? What did you get if you're doing like this means? Okay. What did you get? Okay. If you do like this means what is the advantage of you? The person asked. The robber said, why? क्या कौन said this why I want to support my family do this money. So it is just a simple answer. So I do this money job, I will take care of my family. So it's a benefit for me, the robber said. Now, said the sage, do you think that they take care of your sin also? So the sage replied, okay. So do you share your karma to your family members also? Or do you share your burden to your family members also? In that way I can say sin means burden also, okay? So do you think that you share your burden to your family members? Certainly they do, replied the robber. Very good, said the sage. So the robber said, yes, certainly we do. Certainly we do. Very good, said the sage. The sage also said, very good. Make me safe by tying me up here. While you go home and ask your people whether they will share your sin in the same way as they will share the money you make, okay? So, the sage is the person, the Nada form person said, and tie up me, okay? And you go home and ask your family members whether they are sharing your burden or not, okay? So instead of making money like this, okay? Instead of making money like this, you ask, go home and ask your family members whether they are sharing your burden or not, okay? Burden or not. So the robber said, the man accordingly went to his father and asked, okay? Immediately after the robber left all the things and he left the stage, left that person, and immediately go home and ask his father, okay, what conversation? Father, do you know how I support you? He answered, no. So the robber asked his father, do you know how I support you? The father said, no, I do not. So even the robber person father also don't know how his son is earning, how his son supporting helping their family members. Even the father did not know how the son is working, so how he is earning money, how he is take care of his family. The robber's father does not know anything. While I asked this question only this, knowing that the robber person's father doesn't know anything about his son while he is working. Yes, he answered, no, I don't know. I am a robber and I kill person and rob them. So he said, the robber said, I am a robber, I killed person and robbed them. Immediately the robber person father asked, what? You do that? You do that, my son. Get away, you outcast. He then went to his mother and asked her, Mother, do you know always about you? No, she replied. To the obedient mother, how horrible it is, kindly mother. But do you partake my sin? Said the son. Why should I? I never committed a robbery, answered the mother. So even likewise, father also don't know. Even in the robbery person's family does not know how the robber person, how the robber man is, what robber man is doing every day. Okay, so even robber man, mothers and father also don't know where his son is working. Okay, by saying this one day, they are all very shocked by hearing that. Oh, my son is a robbery and killing all the persons. I mean that the robber man is taking care of my family and giving money. So that way the father and mother knows about his son's attitude. Okay. So when the thieves, even we can say thief, okay, when the thieves ask his father and tell about this working, okay, he said, robber, I am doing like this and all. Now immediately the robber father, the thief's father became shocked and he said, don't do anything. It's a very hazardous karma in your life. Don't do always, father. But again he asked his mother, okay, something. You do not mention. So the father said, you do that, my dear son, but you go away. Go away, don't meet me, said my father to the robber person, son. He then went to his mother and asked her, Mother, do you know always about you? So next day, the thief went to his mother and asked same question to his mother. Do you know always support you? The mother said, no son, no. She replied to robbery and murder. Okay. So the robber said, I am doing like this, mother. So the mother also immediately shocked. How horrible it is, cried the mother. The mother was crying. Mother was cried after the son's reply, doing like illegal. But do you partake in my sin? Said the son. So immediately the robber man asked his mother, do you partake my karma or do you partake my burden? The mother said no. His mother said no. Why should I? I never committed a robbery, answered the mother. So the robber mother said, no son, I will not take your burden. Your burden you himself face. Okay, I am not even like you. I never committed the robbery like you, said my mother. Then he went to his wife. Oh, again in what the Nada person told, the same way the robber person asked their family members, okay, how I support you, do you know? So that person said no. You go to home and ask your family whether whether you are seen one thing. Go and home and ask your people. Go and go to home and share your family members, whether you will share your seen to the family members, okay? Whether they will share your burden in the family members, okay? And family this far, okay? So in that way, after that the play, after that person said, the robber person went to his home and asked his mother, father. So even the robber person said about this doing theft and killing murders to his father and mother. Immediately they said they will not. When they asked the robber person asked to their parents whether you would like to share my sin, okay? Whether you would like to share my burden. The father and mother said no. The mother, no, go away, said by the father, and the mother said, no, why should I, one thing, why should I ask, okay, I am not a thief, I have never committed any killer, I have never committed a robbery like you, so I should not share your burden, son. I will never, she replied, the mother said, and I will not share your burden. Your burden you himself suffer, yourself, said by the mother. And then, after mother and father, again the robber person asked his wife the same question, okay? Let's see. Then he went to his wife and questioned her, do you know how many you all know? The same question I asked to his wife. She responded, why am I a man? He rejoined, and for years I have been robbing people. So he told another story, okay? And to his father and mother, he told some other this, and to his wife, he is telling some truth of the robbing, okay? Robbing. Why? She responded, the question, the wife asked the robber person, why? I am a evil man. He rejoined, in the 4 years I have been robbing people. That is how I support and maintain your heart. So during the working tunnel of highway, the robber person walked that time on the hall, and that time his main duty is robbing money from the workers, okay? Robbing money from the workers, and that's where he getting more money. And he is taking that money itself, he is taking care of family members, wife, father and mother, okay? His father, wife, and his wife, his father and his mother. And what I want to know is whether you are ready to share my sin. By no means you are my husband, and it's a duty to support me. So, the robber person asked again, whether you share my burden, if no means you are my husband, or and it's a duty to support me. So it's a duty of a wife to support me and share my burden on yourself. So, and the robber person is somewhat harshly spoken to the wife, okay, whether you are share my burden or not. If you share means you are my husband. It's a duty to support me, okay. So it's some type of harshly, roughly speaking to his wife, okay, asking. The eyes of the robbers were open. That is the way of the world. Even my nearest relatives for whom I have been robbing will not share in my destiny. So now, so he asked one thing. So, now, so after that, the robber asked his family members whether to share my burden and to his wife, to his father, to his mother. But all are said, okay. Father said, go away. Mother said, no, I am not like you. I will not share your burden. The wife also said, no, I will not share your burden. Your burden karma is yourself. Whatever you do, you only suffer. So now the robot person understand that, understand the worldly things happening, okay. So now the robot man realized and became a good man, okay. And that's where the paragraph is going. The eye of the robbers were open. Finally, the robber has opened the eyes and realized the true fact in the real world. Okay, that is the way of the world. Even my nearest relative, for whom I have been robbing, will not share in my destiny. So even the relatives and the heart, they do not share your destiny or fate or sin or burden. Okay. Whatever you do, any karma or bad thing, you have to only suffer, okay? None other than yes, not share your burden or destiny or any other karma effect on that. Okay. He came back to the place where he had bound the stage. Unfastened his bonds, fell at his feet, recounted everything, and he said, save me, what can I do? Fine, this is a Valmiki story, okay? So this is a Valmiki story, I think so. This is exactly a Valmiki story, because Valmiki also previously, he was like this, okay? Finally, after getting the saint or saint, Valmiki became the devotion of God, and it became devotee of Lord Ram, and write many poems. This is a Valmiki story, okay? So finally what happened means the robber person finally opened his eyes and see the real world. Okay, nobody shared his burden. What happened means lastly he surrendered, he go back to his, you go back and meet the sage, okay, sage which comes in the form of Nala God, Lord Nala. So finally what happened means, so and said, save me, Swamiji, what can I do? The sage said, give up your present course of life. You see that none of your family really loves you. So give up all this delusion. They will share your prosperity. But the moment you are nothing, they will desert you. There is none who will share in your evil, but they will all share in your good. Therefore worship him who alone stands by us, whether we are doing good or evil. He never leaves us, for love never drags down. No bother, no selfishness. Such a wonderful explanation. So the saint said, okay, the saint Guruji said, so the other person asked, okay, tell me, save me Swamiji, what can I do? The Swamiji said, okay, so give up your past wealth, okay. What are the past thing you forget that, okay. Try on the try to become a good person, okay. Not try to become. You must become a good person, okay. And told your past things, what and all you did, bad things, try to throw it out and situated that, okay, situated that, and you must have to become a good person, okay. That's why Swamiji said. You see that none of, I already said no. You have to ask your family, okay? Is any person sharing your burden, what you did in the fasting? The robber person said, no, no Swamiji, nobody is sharing my burden. I also, so that is the way, okay? Now if you do good thing means that goodness will be shared by others, okay? Suppose if you do evil things or any other bad things means nobody share your karma, nobody share your sin, nobody share your burden a lot. Whatever do you do wrong things, you must become good things, good boy in the present world, okay? Always if you do bad means nobody share your burden or karma or any other other effects, whatever happened to you, okay? So realize that whatever you do good things, even Abdul Kalam also said, what you did good to the society will do good to you. So that's why, and that's why this paragraph is applicable, okay? They will share your prosperity, but this moment you have nothing. So when they will share your love, but in this moment you did not do any, did not show any love to heart, okay? So that is nothing at all, nothing in this moment, okay? They will desert you, they will hesitate you. There is none who will share in your evil, but they will all share in your good, okay? So, nobody share your karma, nobody share your any problems, okay? Whatever problems, whatever others you face, you only have to face, okay? If you do good things, mean a good thing will be shared by others, okay? Whatever immoral things you did means that will not shared by others. That is the evil of the karma effect, okay? Therefore, worship Him, who alone stands by us, whether we are doing good or evil. He never leaves us, for loves never darks down, knows no bother, no selfishness. So, what they are saying, the Swamiji is explaining, said to you, the robber person means throw your past work, okay? Past you did very bad things to others, okay? You must have to come out of that, okay? And and you must become a good man from now onwards, okay? Then only others will and your goodness will become shared by others, okay? And your love and affection you will get more and never dark down at all in your life, okay? Once you become a good, there is nobody shows your selfishness moment. Always everybody shows your happy, love and kind moment towards you. So come out of your past world and you must become a good and love and kind to all of us. So that's why all of us in the present world. So that's why the Swamiji said, okay, the saint said to the Ravan man, okay. So the remaining paragraph will continue on the satsang on any other day. So today satsang we will discuss about the Ramayana topic. It was a fantastic, okay. So the story is about the Valmiki, okay. The Ravan man, even Valmiki also, I heard, I don't know about the Valmiki's previous story, but the Valmiki also a robber, okay. I don't know the exact whether it's a robber or not, but I heard someone else. So this is the story, a robber, how he becomes a good person, from whom the lower altitude was changed as a good, so the remaining paragraph, as discussed in today's satsang, the remaining paragraph will continue on this satsang on another day. Thank you, Hari Om, good night to all of us. Enjoy the Hari Om, Hari Om.